The name is Pumelelo Dlamini and welcome back to my channel. A couple of years ago, we've seen Capitec and some of us wished we could have bought their shares while they were still cheap. And now they're kind of like expensive, and I think last week they reached their highest share price ever. And we also seeing Tyme Bank. We're seeing Tyme Bank at Pick n Pay and at Boxer stores. And you're wondering, where can I buy Tyme Bank shares? Some of us are busy going on easy equity typing and we cannot really find Tyme Bank. And what? Some of us are busy buying shares on the companies that Patrick Motsepe owns, and we're thinking we're buying Tyme Bank. If you were doing that, this video is for you. If you're wondering where can I actually buy Tyme Bank shares, then this video is for you too. Let's do this! Tyme Bank is a South African based company. Their head office is in Johannesburg, South Africa. They are coming up with a unique strategy in the industry of banking, where their banking is based on cloud banking, of which is very good system as we are going online. So this is done so that they can lower their cost, therefore offering great products to their customers. They have been growing throughout the years, and we'll explain later in terms of the numbers on how they have been growing. It seems that it's a promising bank, so stay tuned up until the end of the video. So what do they offer? Tyme Bank offers 8% of interest. I also have TymeBank. How this is work is you sort of like invest your money on their saving account. After 3 months, you then get the 8% interest. So it doesn't mean that if you open today and you put your money, therefore you will get that 8%. Remember, the 8% is annually, guys. The other thing that I really like about Tyme Bank is the psychology behind it, because every day you can actually see your money grows, of which it motivates you, because you are seeing an increase rather than to see it after a year that, all right, I did get my 5%. You can actually see that 1 cent growing. You can actually see that while you are not working, your money is working for you. The other thing is they've just recently opened up a business account, where as an entrepreneur you can just go there and open up a business account and use Tyme Bank, which is based online. However, they've partnered with Pick n Pay and Boxer, where they have their kiosk key, which offers if you lost your card, you can go and replace your card, which sort of like costs 60 Rand, and that's cheaper compared to the other banks. So that's the things that Tyme Bank really does better. The main question or the main theme of this video is to give you information on where can you actually buy Tyme Bank shares. Well, unfortunately for now, you can't really buy their shares because they haven't really offered their shares yet, and this is why they are privately funded for now. This is how it goes. As an entrepreneur, you think about that business idea that you want to implement, of which I assume for them was, why don't I build a bank that is going to be based online using the cloud computing technology so that I can lower the cost of banking while increasing the value of the products that I offer? Then they were like, okay, it's fine, let us do this. So what you would do as an individual, you will sort of like loan money from your family or from your friends when you pitch in the idea. So those are typically the first people that jumps into that business idea. And after that, there are private equity firms which specializes on giving money or investing into companies that are not published yet on the JSE or any stock exchange. So this private equity funding, it goes into series. There is Series A, there's Series B, and there is Series C. Series A, it's when private equity firms are really investing in this idea, of which one of the difficulties for the private equity firms is to evaluate the actual potential of the business because it hasn't been traded yet. So they sort of like compare it or use the benchmarks according to the other banks or according to the competitors in that same industry in order to see that this bank has a potential. Therefore, looking at Series B, it's when now you're trying to expand your market. It's either you are opening up other branches into other countries or into other sectors or other province within the country that you are trading in. So it's sort of like similar to Series A. Series B, this stage is sort of like less riskier because now more investors have invested in, especially if there are people that have invested in that, you know that these people, they know how to evaluate businesses. Therefore, it sort of like gives you that confidence to get in. So this is where we see like big mergers where probably a Tyme Bank will merger with another bank so that they can have more money to expand and to make this goal a reality. So Tyme Bank, for now, the last time or at the time we're making this video, it's still on Series B. However, it has been growing in terms of funding. Like in March, they got like a huge money from the UK. So, but we'll deal with that a bit later. Let us talk about who are these private equity firms that are investing in Tyme Bank. Currently, there are 5. As you can see, these are companies that are really putting money into TymeBank, JG Smart Holdings, and the Epis Partners. So one of the greatest things that we're seeing here on TymeBank is that African Rainbow Capital is also investing. This is the company that also Motsepe has got shares on it, of which is putting money where his mouth is at. So roughly, what's the next stage? The next stage now, we'll see TymeBank getting more funding over some years or over a period of time. Therefore, after that, what they will do, they will offer an IPO so that now we can sort of like buy shares. After that, they'll therefore list on the JSE officially. Then everybody will be allowed to go and buy TymBank shares. But I told you about that funding that they recently got. They got around about 1.6 billion rands from Epis Partners and the JG Smart Holdings, of which this is the largest funding ever that they've ever got. They haven't made profit yet, but they predicted by year 2022 they will probably break even. But I'll be here and watching and tell you all about it. So let's talk numbers, guys. TymeBank has raised approximately 2.6 billion rands of capital through private equity firms. TymeBank has approximately 5,000 customers registering new accounts a day. This is amazing. And the other thing that I've found out is that they currently have done 100 million free transactions, which means they have allowed customers to transact freely without any charge, and they currently holding 10 billion rands in their savings accounts, which means that there is 10 billion rands worth of money that South Africans have saved. They are also venturing into the Philippines. So they've seen the market there, and they are also opening up TymeBank in Philippines. So now it's here in South Africa and in Philippines, of which this really shows the potential for growth for this bank. The other thing that I should mention is that TymeBank, they haven't really made profit yet. However, they are predicting that by the year 2022, that's where we will see them breaking even, or they might like make profit. For me, I'm really positive about TymeBank, guys. So for now, to answer the question of the video, you cannot really buy TymeBank on the JSE or any stock exchange. We just have to wait for years, but I'll be here telling you all about it. So stay tuned in this channel so that you can really grow together and get that early opportunities when they are offering their IPO. For now, let's save money and guess where? To their Tyme Bank saving account, because they are going to give us 8%. When they gave us that 8%, then we take that 8%, then we go and buy their shares with their own money. That's smart, right? Wow, you are still here. It means a lot to me. Ngiyabonga. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe so that we can grow this channel, so that we can grow together both financially and also growing this channel. Guys, thank you so much. Peace.